I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm Ashley, and it's Thursday, February 3rd. With me today is Tom and Taylor, who's over at the news desk. We have news from all around the country just ahead in our daily segment of The Rundown, as well as what's happening around Oakcrest.
Don't forget, even though Homeroom is only 4 minutes long, Falcon TV will continue to be broadcasted every morning. And since we're on the web, you can catch our show whenever you want if you ever miss anything. You can catch the rest of today's show and other web-exclusive content by visiting our website, which is at the bottom of the screen.
By following our Twitter feed, OHS Falcon TV, or by coming right back here to our YouTube channel anytime you want, at home or at school, to catch up on the things you may have missed or didn't get to see. Today, alright, let's head over to Taylor to take a look at what stories are making headlines in today's edition of The Rundown.
Our first story today focuses on your health. Something in your house that you can use every day can kill you when you least expect it, and studies suggest that CFLs, or compact fluorescent light bulbs, can be deadly if dropped because of mercury toxins that are used to light the bulbs. In our second story today, we'll look at what's happening or being rumored about in the entertainment business. The new Superman has already been picked for the next film due out next year, but the search is for his leading lady, the woman who will be playing Lois Lane's character. And finally, back at Oakcrest, there's a pep rally this Friday, and today there's only one sport happening, and it's the swim team who is competing in a Cal meet at 4 p.m. in Atlantic City. There are no activity buses today after school. That was your rundown for today. I'll be back in just a moment for more of those stories and some weird and wacky news.
Thanks, Taylor. Now, before we go deeper into those headlines and other news from around Oakcrest and the rest of the country, make sure you head over to the Falcon TV website for the link to Falcon TV's own controversial sports host with plenty to say about sports and the Super Bowl this week. Download the brand new edition of Sports Talk with Kevin Winstead when you visit our website this week for sports talk and insight into the sports world.
Alright, let's head over back to Taylor to get the details on those stories from the beginning of the show.
Thanks, Ashley. Back to that health story, let's take a look at those CFL bulbs. As an incendiate bulbs are phased across America in favor of energy-saving compact fluorescents, experts are warning of potential danger in the bulbs, especially if they're accidentally broken. Experts say that you need to take special precautions if a CFL bulb breaks, recommending that you open up a window and leaving the room for 15 to 20 minutes to let the air room out. The mercury in the bulbs can vaporize when dropped, and since mercury is a toxin, you don't want to breathe it in. It is also recommended that if the bulb breaks, you should turn off your central air and heat for about 20 minutes. And before that you pick up the glass up barehanded, think twice. You may want to wear gloves to avoid cut fingers from the broken glass. Moving on to entertainment. Now that Zack Snyder has found the face of a Superman movie, reboot British actor Henry Cavill, it's now time to populate the rest of the metropolis, which leads to the big question of everybody's lips. Who will be Superman? Jimmy Olsen? Until that's settled, we'll just have to amuse ourselves by running down the names of the swirling around the role of the Daily Planet's ace reporter and the one woman who makes Clark Kent's glasses fog up, Lois Lane. The biggest rumor involves an actress who knows a thing or two about flying around. Twilight star Kristen Stewart says she's allegedly met with Schneider, but that could only mean anything. So right now, file this under unconfirmed. Another name getting played is the Persian star from Gemma Arterton. The rest of the field seems to be made up of speculations and nonsense. Although more than a few ladies would be intriguing choices, that was your national news for today. Let's take a look at what's happening around Oakcrest.
As we mentioned earlier in the show, the bell schedule has not only affected the length of homeroom, shortening it to 4 minutes, but also the rest of the school day for the rest of the year. Because of these changes, the school day is now ending at 2:25 instead of 2:35, and the activity period will also begin earlier as well, starting at 2:30.
Because of those changes, the times that were scheduled for the pep rally to be held have also changed. On Friday at 12:55, pep rally participants will be called down to report to the gym. And then from 1:15 to 1:40, pep rally number 1 will be held. And after that has ended, from 1:50 to 2:25, which is the new time for the end of the day, pep rally number 2 will take place.
We mentioned yesterday that the boys basketball team has been doing well and was off to a 10-3 start following their number 10 rank in South Jersey. But it has also been winter track team running a lot of heads this winter as well. Make sure you support the home team on Friday and show them how good they're doing.
Happening later this week, a volleyball-a-thon will be held on Friday to raise money for the GAA, and on Wednesday, February 9th, there will be a meeting for all those interested in participating in girls' spring track.
Signing National Letter of Intent Day isn't until tomorrow, but Oakcrest senior Becky Calhoun decides to make her college choice official today. Our camera's on hand outside the gym at Oakcrest High School this afternoon as Calhoun puts her name on the dotted line with her proud parents and coach looking on. Calhoun will row crew for Rutgers next year, and if you can't tell, she's the coxswain. Oakcrest girls crew coach Vince Sarah takes time today to point out how vital a role the coxswain plays in the success of a team. Sarah building a Division I feeder program at Oakcrest is Calhoun just one of several Falcons alumni who are going on to row crew in college or are already rowing crew in college. Congrats to Oakcrest senior Becky Calhoun on signing with Rutgers University today.
If you love to support Oakcrest teams and events, or if you just love to show your Falcon pride, then Oakcrest Media has two ways you can do it. Available this week, you have your chance to order your very own copy of the Oakcrest Falcon Football 2010 season documentary, which is about an hour long and features highlights and exclusive in-depth interviews from the players and coaches looking back on the 2010 season. Get your copy today by stopping down to the media studio and filling out an order form, or see Kevin Winstead, the director and producer of the film.
Also available for sale are the Falcon Pride wristbands from Media. They're still only $2 and they say "We bleed blue and gray." You can also get one of these by stopping down to the Media studio or by seeing a member of the Media classes or Media Club. Alright, that's what's happening around Oakcrest today. Let's take a look at our video clip of the day.
Everybody needs a banana now when they have their milk in the cereal. Late at night or the break of dawn, everybody just say banana now. Banana now. Banana now. Banana now. Banana now. Monkey needs a banana now to eat with his milk and his cereal. He works all day on his computer, now all he can say is banana now. Banana now. Banana now. Banana now. Banana now. Dance. Banana now.
Today, Weird and Wacky News, we head over to Norman, Oklahoma, where 3 Norman college students decide to have a man versus wild night and spend Snowmageddon literally camping out. The storm of the century rolling through the Midwest presented with the college kids with a unique challenge. Joe Henderson, Seth Gillum, and Michael Davis survived a night in a tent during the blizzard. When they asked why they decided to spend a snowy night in the tent, the guys responded, "Why not?" But then added there was only 10 feet from their house, just in case. Davis came up with the idea, but the 3 friends piled on blankets, coats, and footy pajamas to keep warm. They spent the night in a tent they bought for $16 and sleeping bags which were only rated for 40-degree weather, waking up at 8 a.m. and realizing it was snowing inside the tent. The students said it was a good indication that they should have stayed inside.
Yeah, we're always online, and you can always catch up on anything you missed on today's or past episodes by visiting us back on YouTube and by emailing us your questions or comments at talentproductions@yahoo.com.
I'm Ashley, and for Tom and Taylor and everyone here on the Falcon TV News team, thanks for watching our show today.
Wherever you're watching from, we'll see you back here tomorrow for more of the Oakcrest and world news that you need on the News at 9 on Falcon TV. Have a great day.
I heard you good.